Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another perfume review video. My name is Naz. This is my channel, the King of Hidden Gems. I try to bring to your attention fragrances are usually very good value for money. They smell good. They're usually on the radar. Not many people talk about them. I think at least you should do your research, try them for yourself and see if they're any good to you. So in this video I have another comparison slash versus video for you, and this is between two fragrances that are inspired by Creed Aventus slash Nishane Hachivat. These two are quite well known, quite popular. These two are, on your left we have the Hypnotic Amber by Arabiyat Prestige, is edited perfume 100ml, and on your right we have Platinum Shade by Anfar, and this is edited perfume 100ml as well. Both of these you can find them in United Kingdom under £50. In other parts of the world you have to do your research, Google it, see if it's available, and if it's available how much they go for. Both of these beauties are quite close to, a little bit closer to Hachivat rather than Creed Aventus. But don't forget, at the end of the day, Creed Aventus and Nishane Hachivat are very close to each other anyway, about 90% closeness, those two in terms of the smell profile to each other. So when we're saying something that we are nitpicking, is not much difference, okay? Just a little bit of difference, and maybe 5 to 10%. So these two are closer to Hachivat rather than Creed Aventus, and the reason is because both of these beauties are big on the oak moss. So the oak moss here is bigger than the Creed Aventus, but the rest is a little bit different between them. For example, the Arabiyat Prestige Hypnotic Amber opens with a big pineapple, and it's quite bright, it's quite happy, it's very sweet, and the pineapple is huge. There's fruitiness and the pineapple. The pineapple is so big, it almost giving it that tropical feel, and almost giving it melon smell. When I smelled it first, I thought it smells like a melon. So it's so big, it's so fruity in the beginning. First 2 hours, this is the biggest pineapple you can find in terms of Creed Aventus slash Hachivat inspired fragrances. This is very juicy, very sweet, pineapple-y, fruity, some citrus, and overall sweet. So sweet, fruity, juicy opening for this one. This one is juicy opening as well, but there is almost no pineapple in here. Instead they added some berries, a little bit darker than this. This is definitely darker, the fruits. This one is brighter in terms of the fruits. This one is darker in terms of the fruits, because the fruits are berries mainly, and plum. To some extent I get plum from this, which is amazing. You know, again, it's quite unique in terms of that Creed Aventus Hachivat inspired fragrances. This is quite unique because it's got the plum in there. So this one is fruits are darker, although the sweetness quite in part of each other, so they're both very sweet in the beginning. But mainly here you get berries and plum, and also the other citruses as well. So that's the main difference in the beginning for the first hour or two. Later on, this bad boy gets darker and smokier. This one gets a little bit smokier and darker and woodier and the oak moss here, but this one is a little bit more darkness. So you get more darkness, a little bit more smokiness, and it gets a little bit more birchy than this one. This one you get some, don't get me wrong, later on it gets more masculine, it gets darker, it gets woodier, it gets smokier, but in this one is bigger. So bigger smoke, bigger woodiness, bigger darkness, and overall this is a little bit bigger. As the coloring suggests, this one is darker than this one overall. So which one you go for, it depends on your, on your taste, what you like, what you don't like, and all these things. I personally love them both for different reasons. As I said, if I'm craving big pineapple, I'll go with this. If I'm craving big berries and plum, I'll go with this. So that's the decision you have to make yourself. both are amazing value for money because you're getting amazing presentation, plus very good perfumery, very good juice, very good ingredients of juice in here. Both of these beauties, for under £50, they worth every penny, at least in my book, at least for my nose, at least for my taste. So in terms of longevity, this one goes up to 12 hours. The Hypnotic Amber Arabiyat Prestige on my skin goes up to 12 hours. Again, on your skin, it might be different because we all have different skin types, different climate, different environment, different noses. So all these things will have an effect how much you can smell the fragrance. For me, it goes up to 12 hours easy. This one, it goes up to 10 hours easy. So Arabiyat Prestige, it is a little bit stronger in terms of longevity. In terms of projection, similar story here. The Arabiyat Prestige Hypnotic Amber, 3 to 4 hours of big projection. You don't need more than 5 sprays. It's very dense and very strong, and it's a room filler, house filler, other side of the road filler, very strong. This one, you get 2 to 3 hours of big projection, room filler, house filler, the other side of the room filler. So this one is not a slouch either. It's very strong, but this one is a little bit stronger in terms of projection as well. Both of these, you don't need more than 5 sprays. If you do more than 5 sprays, you choke yourself, and others, some people get blind nose very quickly. So don't put too much. You think, oh, I'm not smelling it, because other people will smell it very strongly. I always, sometimes I had complaints, people saying, oh my God, your fragrance is so strong, and I couldn't smell it myself. Anyway, so in terms of longevity and projection, they're both excellent, but this one is a little bit stronger. So that's the story of these two beauties. If you have them, if you know them, if you try them, let us know your experience. That would be useful for others to read. If you like what I do, if you find it useful, informative, or valuable, don't forget to hit those buttons, like, subscribe, hit those bell button for future uploads, share this video with others, comment. All these things will help the channel to keep going and survive much longer and bring you fragrances like this that nobody else talks about. They are absolutely beautiful hidden gems. If you like to purchase one of my own fragrances, they are out of this world. They are super artistic, ultra beast mode, amazing value for money, 100% natural, very intriguing, very mysterious, and very artistic. But you need to live in the United Kingdom in order to purchase them. I'll leave them in the link as well. Thank you very much, and I'll see you later. Bye.